What's going on, you guys? It's your boy D or whatever, and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be probably a long awaited video. I probably look so glossy, but it's hot, low key. But today is also gonna be a mukbang. I just went to Bojangles, so you know I'm gonna do a little mukbang talk and talk about some things with you guys that I was thinking on my way while I was out. Let's put it that way. While I was out a few minutes ago, I was like, yeah, I want to make this as a video because, and the title of it came to me while I was out. So I was like, you know what? Let's do this. And if you guys haven't done it already, go ahead and subscribe. Like this video, share this video, tell your family members and friends and what other people too that I'm here. I ain't going nowhere. I don't know who keep telling y'all I'm going somewhere because I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, so today's video is going to be a video that I think I should have done a long time ago. And I think me taking this time that I told you guys in my last video, where I just took time for myself, I think you realize a lot of things, and I did realize a lot of things. And before I get into it, for y'all, if anybody new, this stuff behind me is my little stockpile that I when I do clearance, if like I find clearance and I'd be like, ooh, let me buy this. That's what all this stuff is behind me, so let's clear that out. But yeah, let me take my teeth out too. I don't even have my little thingy. Okay. Alright. I don't know why I ain't got my thing to put it on. Ugh. This is so unsanitary. Ouch. That shit hurt my tooth. Wait a minute. But, okay. Now I can talk regular! Okay, so, for real. As you guys know, this is Pride Month. Shout out to all the LGBTQ plus ABCs 123s out there. This video, and you probably see by the title, which I thought would be perfect because, and like I said, this was not a planned video. I was on the way. I was going to get me something to eat and come back to the house. And that was it. So I was like, yeah. And then I saw this, I was like, you know what? Go back home and do this video. So today's video is about acceptance. Because like I said in probably my previous videos, if you guys haven't seen my chapters, I've made them like listed from chapter 1. This will be chapter 6. So if you guys haven't seen those chapters that I put out, there is a playlist on here. And as well as this video will be added to that playlist, so you guys can be able to see that if you would like to. Oh, shout out to Tamla Man. I don't know if she might be too loud. I don't know how she sound, but I'm gonna turn you down and say I'm a love. Yeah, change me, oh God. But it is Pride Month, and a lot of times, you know, people are scared to be themselves. And like I said, as I was driving back home, that title, acceptance, just was like, do that. Because of, and it wasn't because of pride, but it was like, acceptance, and it's Pride Month, go do that. I should have put on my pride shirt so y'all can. But no, it's time, you guys. I am now 27 years old. Let me open my food because I'm hungry, child. That's the only reason I want to go get me something to eat. Shout out to both angles. But yeah, so this video is probably, I don't know what it's gonna be. It's not like informational or anything like that, but it probably, I'm just gonna speak from experience and how I feel and just get stuff off my chest. All right, so like I said, this is an acceptance video. I am closer to 30 years old, and I realized that over the course of my life up until now, and still to this day, I am waiting to be accepted by people, and I don't like that. You know, I have wasted a lot of my years trying to be something I wasn't, and I don't like that. And it hurt me so much because it's like every day I wake up, I'm like, I'm not where I want to be in life. I'm not nothing is going right for me. Let me put it that way either. Like, nothing is going right for me. So I just feel like I'm failing as a person. And honestly and truthfully, I feel like I'm letting my mom down. And I don't like that feeling. Because like I said before, me and my mom was like this. Like, you could not break us. We may bicker and we fight and do all those things, but nobody could ever take the love that me and my mother had for each other. Nobody could ever take that away from us. So I can't believe I'm really doing this on camera. Like, I was gonna wait to do this, but I'm gonna do it now because I'm tired of holding it in. But I am a part of the LGBTQ plus everybody else community. And I think I'm about to cry. Oh my god, am I gonna cry? But I finally accepted myself 2019. And what made me feel like a human being and felt somewhat, I guess, to a point where I felt like, you know what, it's time. You've been holding off. You've been, you have let your friends know. You've been public about it on social media to the people that I follow. Let me put it that way. To the people that I follow on social media. Like, I've really made it clear. Like, I'm a part of the community, but I'm scared. But, it was 2019. It was my birthday, actually. It was 2019, and my birthday had landed on Mother's Day that year. And this was not a best Mother's Day gift. But I had, was out. I was out because I was scared to come home. I really was, and I would put that out there. I was scared to come home because I was like, I don't want to be home and tell my mother, I didn't know how that reaction would have been, so I did text my mother. I sent her like a long ass paragraph, and I actually got that particular text message. I would show you guys, but I don't want to do it right now. Like, maybe, years down the line of me really feeling this, I got acceptance from, other family members that I haven't told, which they'll know from this, but I haven't told physically, to get their really thoughts on everything. But if I ever do put that out, I actually put it on a shirt, because that was literally the last real conversation that I had with my mom. And I was shocked, to say the least, because like I've been holding it in for so many years, and people always told my mother, and it hurt me more. That's what really made me be scared to even come out. Oh shit! It really made it more difficult for me to come out to anybody, because when you know people how they feel, and that shit hurts when you don't have no acceptance. Everybody say, "Oh, we still love you." Da, 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 da. But soon as you say something they don't want to hear, that negative shit comes. And me telling my mom was the hardest thing for me to do, because I was scared. Like, I literally had, gay friends, and it just was tough trying to go hang with them, and at the same time your mom's like, where you going? And it's like, how do you tell your parent that I'm about to go hang out with my friend? And my mom knew all my friends. And I would never say the name of the friend. I was always, I'm just gonna hang with some friends. She never knew, she didn't know none of the gay people that I was hanging with at the time. So she knew one person because I slipped up and tagged them in a post, but which she got me on that. She got me on my, and that was one thing that after that I was like, I don't want to say this to my mom. Like, I don't. And yeah, but like I said, it was on Mother's Day of 2019. I Literally told my mother and everything. And mind you, when I told her, I wasn't home, so it made it worse. But I had said, Mama, Happy Mother's Day, first of all. But I'm tired of living in a shadow that is not mine. I mean, that's not me. Like, I'm tired of living in that shadow because it's not me. And I told her, I sent a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm not gonna get into it. I would speak facts, but I sent her that message, and her response to me made me feel like, why are you still living for other people to this day? That's why I feel like I am so depressed all the fucking time. It's because I'm still stuck in that little mindset that I had prior to my mother telling me. My mother, this is facts. My mother's words were, I do not care. I still love you at the end of the day. You're still my son. And I must be here for you. Hearing that, well, seeing that. And, you know, after I saw that and I came home, I literally had to come home and cry and hug my mother. Because I was like, I'm sorry. Like, I still apologized again when I got home because I was sorry. And I was like, I love you. Thank you. Because anybody that knows me, I was scared of my life to tell anybody this secret. Like, and I don't. Now, this is one thing people want to know. Like, what are you? Are you gay? Like, what do you do? Now, granted, when I came out to my mother, I was coming out as bisexual. Because I still have an attraction for females, but I just don't see myself dating a female. Because of how society has fucked everything up. Because you're not manly, you're going to be automatically assumed that you're gay. You have a switch in your wallet, you're going to be considered gay. Your voice is not deep enough, you're considered gay. Like, everything was gay, gay, gay. So, I'm like, I don't want that. You know, and I'm like, I really want kids. So, it's like, how do I have that when you can't find anybody to just really love you for you? Everybody has that stereotype of me. Like, literally in school, bullied from the time, I think, at the time I got in fucking school. Shit, 3rd grade was when I really came home and I always told my mother, I don't want to live. Like, I really had suicidal thoughts when I was in 3rd grade. Because to this day, the people who bullied me are trying to be my friends now. And I don't like that. Because I was hurting so bad because I didn't know what was going on at that time. I didn't even know who the hell I was at that time. Like, people coming to me, are you gay? Are you gay? And I'm at that time, like, my mind state was like, what the fuck is gay, bitch? I don't know. My name is DeMarquay. What the fuck? Like, you know? So I never knew what that meant. And then when I got up in middle school, maybe 7th grade-ish, I think that's when I really realized, like, this is what gay is? Oh. And the only way I knew what gay was at that time, because I did search. So, that's the only way I could figure out, like, why is everybody calling me gay? Like, what does that mean? And it was porn at that time. But I saw that and I was like, oh my god, this is what that is? Oh. Okay. Wow. But it took that moment to realize, like, am I? Because I can't seem to have male friends. Like, I don't have male friends. I'm always attracting females to be, like, as friends wise, like. And then I even dated, I tried my hardest to stop that because I felt like something was wrong with me the whole time. I really did. I really thought something was wrong with me the whole time. So I kept trying to keep females around me because I wanted to feel like I have, you know, I guess you could say I have the girls, you know? And when you realize it, sit back, it's like, they were talking about me. So I was like, well, damn. So I can't date them. And I tried that too. I did try to date the people who I was friends with. That did not work out. Shout out to one of my one female that I was talking to, who is now in a happy relationship. And actually, I mean, with her, I knew that she, you know, was probably not really interested into me. She was really more into the girls. So now for me to finally see her living in her truth, I was so happy. And then I actually over the time when my mom passed, she reached out to me, and I actually told her myself, I'm like, I loved you. I really wish we would have worked, but I'm happy to see you in a better place, because now I'm finally in a better space. And I told her about that I did come out, and she was happy for me, and I felt good about that too. So I feel like now that I'm getting closer to 30, I don't want to live a life that makes me feel like I have to continuously please, because I've done that since 16. Matter of fact, I did it since 9. Shit, because that's really when all this stuff was going on. Like when I first got into school and shit. Like I was about, I think it was 3rd grade, because I went, it was 3rd grade, because that's when everybody bullied me. That's when the bullying started. And then that's when I realized I was just being myself. Like I thought I was a kid. I didn't know that when you in 3rd grade, I didn't know that that meant you had to be a damn manly of the fucking man's, bitch. I didn't know I'm gonna have a beard and fucking Adam's apples at that time. I didn't even know what that was. So me having that was like, okay. But like I said before, I feel like everybody needs to love everybody.
Period.
Stop letting people tell you who you are, because at the end of the day, you know yourself at the end of the day. That's why my saying now is be you, give a fuck about a hater, because it really is that. Like I have to get that, because I'm, like I said, I'm closer to 30. And why would I want to continuously be in my 30s trying to be scared? Because I have not lived life, and I can admit that now. I have not lived life. Like the things that I see all my friends doing, all the people who family members see what they're doing, even my parents told me like the things that they were doing at my age. I'm not doing that. And I cried many nights over that, because I was tired of it. But it's like I want to be happy, but my main focus is not to be something that I'm not, you know. And a lot of times people feel like you have to be this loud, obnoxious person all the time, 24/7, and that's not me. And a lot of people want you to be that, and I just can't see myself being that all the time, you know. And I was happy for my support system that I did have throughout this time period. When I did finally I told 2 friends. Me and them, we're not on one accord, but I still have love for them. But it made me feel some type of way, because it wasn't until high school is when I really accepted myself. So I guess this is like an acceptance coming out video. But it wasn't until I got in high school is when I really realized, you know what? Do you? And when I finally did, I kind of felt some type of relief, because I was able to finally like know a little something. I'm still learning every day, because I don't want to be stuck anymore, you know. And like I said, I don't care at this point in my life of who supports and who doesn't support me, but in my decision, because I'm still the Markway. Like there's nothing you can tell me or say that oh now he's gay, or oh now he's bi, or whatever the case is, whatever label y'all put me as. I'm just living life, and I really feel like I'm a free spirit, because I love everybody who loves me, and if you give me love, I'm gonna give it right back to you. And that's the type of person I've always been. But of course, society itself did not love that. Society didn't like you can love everybody. You're supposed to love everybody. That was me. Always been me. Like I've always been the one that was so nice, so sweet, da da da. And like I said before in one of my videos, people wanted me to be and then when I became that person of like I've always had anger or had something, I wasn't myself, because I built up so much shit, and y'all bitches were never my friend, or y'all bitches always talked about me. So now I'm to a point where I gotta speak up, and now that I speak up, y'all don't like it. But I'm happy, you know. And also, let me put this out here too, because a lot of people be like, oh, something had to have happened to you to know if this was your tea or this is what you wanted to be. Nothing ever happened to me sexually, okay? I feel like as a child, I was just more so boxed. And I had to literally fight for my life. And I think now, at this point in my life now, I feel like I'm fighting again. Because I'm trying to fight to love myself. Because I say it all the time. When you come from an abusive parent, and then you come to a parent who loved the fuck out of you, especially when a parent is telling you that your parent did not love you the whole time you was living, and then you finally get to meet that parent that was so talked about badly, and you see like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? This person loved me, and I was able to be me at that time. My mother did. I mean, there were times where if I did do like some girliest things, she would, say some something. But it wasn't more so the fact of how my dad was, okay? My dad, if I did anything that looked girlish, bitch, I got slapped, I got punched or anything. So that shit hurt. And it physically made me feel like, damn, I can't even be myself because I'm gonna get slapped upside my motherfucking head. And that's the thing too. That's why I tell people don't know my story. People only see what you see on social media. So nobody was living in the house with me. So you can't tell me my story and what the fuck I experienced as a child. So me being abused as a child had a lot to do with my the way I feel about people now and how I feel about myself, because my confidence was never high. So I feel like now that I'm at a place in life where I feel like I'm trying to get my confidence that's why I had got my teeth done. Because a lot of times I've always looked at myself and I just felt like I was ugly. And I still to this day feel some days I feel like I'm an ugly motherfucker. But a lot of people always say, oh, you're handsome, you're cute, what's tea? And I'm like, thank you, but I'm not. It's just a filter. Because this right here, what y'all see right now, this ain't filter. It's just a very much of a good light, baby. That's what it's giving. But it took me a minute to get to this point, and I love that I'm able to talk about it now, because I was scared for so many years to even tell somebody that I like boys or I like girls, and honestly and truthfully, I haven't done anything sexual with anybody. So that's really my thing. Like, I always question myself, do I like boys or do just boys like me? What is the tea? Or am I gay? Because I don't really want to have sex with nobody. I just want to have male friends. Do that? So it was more so like, I mean, if push come to shove and the day comes that I'm actually sexually active, because I've never been a sexually active person, and I've said that to people too. I've never been a sexually active person, because I feel like when you're sexually active, you fucking everybody. And my sex drive, I don't even know if I have one. Like, bitch, I'm horny 24/7. I don't give a damn. No, not right now. But I'm always like, I'm a man, so at the end of the day, I'm always gonna have a little excitement come about. These fries are cold now. I didn't talk so much. I didn't eat my food, but that excitement is always there. So, but I probably rambled enough. So, but this video was more so my acceptance of myself. Okay, because I am 27, closer to 30, and if my mom final words basically to me was, you're my son at the end of the day and I love you either way, that's all I need to know. Nobody can tell me anything now, and I'm scared now. I will say I am still scared to tell my father. I'm pretty sure the family members that talk to him probably will show this video to him, because somehow he knows all my personal business that I put out on Facebook or anything. If I post anything on Facebook, he somehow finds out about it. So, but you guys, I'll keep you updated on that too, because I'm scared to tell him, because I know my past with him, and I don't want to be in a place where y'all don't know what happened to the Markway. I haven't seen the Markway post. I'm scared that I will lose my life. Okay, let me say that. Because I just know the things that it may not come to that extent, but y'all may see me one day or something. I may post something and y'all be like, something don't look right about him. It's gonna be something to that capacity, you know. And I want to tell other family members, which this is my way of telling y'all, but yeah, I don't think people should live their life in fear. You know, I've lived my life in fear for too long. Excuse me. I've lived my life in fear for too long, and I think now I'm ready to see what my next chapters were. I actually was watching T.S. Madison's show that she had. I'd never seen it until, like, I was like, you know what? Let me binge watch it, because I like watching shows after they go off, because I want to be able to watch the whole season through. I don't want to wait for each episode. So I'm finally watching it. And seeing just how Miss Mary loves T.S. Madison, it made me feel like that's the love that I got from my mom. After my mom told me that she still loved me no matter what, and then to see that my mother passed within 2 months of me telling her that, it fucked me up, because it was like, god damn, my mother's not gonna see the growth of me. Like, I was so scared for all my years, and then I turned 20. I was 25 at that time, so 2 years have went by since I told my mother. So I'm like, I'm 25. I've wasted 25 plus, well, 25 years, I would say plus. But you know, I don't know. It was probably like 10 plus years, you know, of being scared to even love me or even say that I love somebody. And to see how Miss Mary just loves T.S. Madison to death, it warms my heart, because I love that. And that's how I feel I wanted me and my mother's bond to be. Because if anybody knew me and my mom, y'all would see the chemistry. Like, it was so crazy. Like, we would joke. Like, our joking, nobody else knew our jokes but us. But yeah, this video is just more so, just love yourself. Like I said, this is Pride Month. It was so crazy that this thought came to my head, but just continuously be amazing, okay? Ooh, what song is this? Your Changes Now. Shout out to Miss Leandra Johnson, because the change is now. Because I am about to change it to something, because I'm about to be 30, and I'm not about to be scared to live my life no more. Nobody is gonna keep boxing me in no box. If I wanna fuck, I'ma fuck. If I don't wanna fuck, bitch, don't force me to fuck again. Thanks. To freedom. But yeah, we are going to be amazing. Shout out to all my friends. Shout out to all the people who support me. I'll probably have to do a part 2 of this, or a part 2 of more in depth of more things that I've, you know, experienced throughout my journey of coming out. But I'm here, and I'm going to really tell you guys, I love myself. Yeah, I love myself. Wow. Yeah, I love me. Wow, I love myself. Don't you do it. But I do. I love myself. And if anybody ever had to experience like anything negative, we're gonna get through it. We really are. And go back up tears, because we're not crying today. Nope. Your mother told you she loves you. Remember that. Put that in your head. I'm looking at a picture of my mama right now. Okay. Alright, mama. I ain't gonna do it. I love you. But, yeah. I gotta go, because I'm about to cry. So, we might do another video another time. And maybe if I ever, you know, have another little talk or something, I might have to bring it back onto the gram, or, you know, do something. But yeah, I got to get off here, because if I cry, child, I told myself I'm no longer crying on my channel. No more. Because y'all hoes like to say I am doing stuff for clout. But no, for real. D Nation, I love you guys. Family members that I have talked to and spoken to and told, I love you guys. And to everybody who recently have came out, or anybody who's still scared, I love you guys. If nobody ever told you, I love you guys. And it's hard. It is hard to come out because you don't want to upset people. So for the people who, you know, been like, oh, I've been did it, congratulations. But it's harder for people, especially when you have a certain background or a certain life and certain people that you really don't want to let down, because you feel like you're letting them down. Because that's really my thing. That's been my thing. I was always, you know, feeling like I would let my mama down if I was to come out. And to hear her tell me that, it boosted me up a little bit. So I love everybody. Yeah. And I think it's time I end the video, because I keep talking. I'm gonna keep this video gonna be goddamn 50 minutes long, bitch. But like I said, if I do decide that there are more things I want to talk about, I will make another video. But as of right now, this is my coming out acceptance video. I guess that's what you could call this. But like I said, I love myself now. Like, I really do. Like, I still have my days where I feel doubt, but I love myself, and I'm gonna continue to love myself, because I'm not gonna let anybody take away this happiness that I've never had. Yeah, nobody's gonna take my happiness no more. And I'm about to really be in my bag. I really got to get into my bag. I just really realized that you need to get into your bag, DeMarquan. Get into your bag. You have been so stuck at saying you want to do, but you never do it. So you need to get your shit together. Yeah, get your shit together. And stop being like that. I'm sorry, I had to talk to myself. He told me to talk. It's your boy D was talking to DeMarquan. But anyway, you guys, I love you guys so much. And always be you. Give a about a hater, because they have enough time to talk about you. They have nothing going for themselves, and that's always gonna be a fact, because when D state facts, it's a fact. And if you got a problem with the facts that I give you, baby, oh bitch, you can't even hear it. Go get you that, because they're gonna give you the facts too, baby. And as I say now, this is gonna be my new thing. I always tell y'all, I give y'all motivational speech. Yesterday at church, the message was let go and let God. And that's how we're gonna end this video. Let go and let God. Let the church say amen. Amen. Bye, y'all.